Shalom. Slakia. I want to start giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Wa'arukah Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutation to Akim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So, basically, this video I want to go into, basically the times that we're in, the battle that we fight, because this is we are basically in a spiritual war. And let me just read this scripture in the book of Luke to open it to it, because this is what's going on. This is the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. And that's what we're supposed to do, and that's what we try, to the best of our ability, and we all may go through stuff, from time to time. You will find yourself in situations, and it's going to be difficult. Nobody says that this thing was easy. For example, look at Job. Job is a great example for us how to stay in the spirit. He went to all this stuff, and he never lost his integrity. He kept his faith in Yahweh. And don't forget, because he was a person. Job was a person who was really fearing the Most High. Did his best to keep the laws. And then he got put in a situation. Basically the Most High placed a bet on him. He was like to say, like, it doesn't matter what you do to him, he will keep how said it keep the faith in me. Yeah, basically he won't bow down below all that stuff that the Most High sent on him. Because that's also another thing, in church they like to teach you that Satan is fighting with the Most High and stuff like that, which is bogusness. Because the scriptures are very. If you read the book of Job, you can start in chapter 1. There it shows you that that Satan has to only can do the things that the Most High allows him to do. That's what it is, and that's what a lot of people don't capture, because they the church, they like to talk about war and heaven and stuff, but it's nonsense. They don't. Yeah, they don't got spirit. That's what it is. And I was thinking about scripture now. I forgot it, man. I was like, yeah, let me pull that. I don't know. Maybe it will come back later. But oh yeah, now I remember. Book of Isaiah. I want to jump over there. It's bloody cold, man. Fucking annoying. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. So the Most High is in control. Everything, good and evil, life and death, it's all in the hands of the Most High. So there's no war in heaven, like this Christians talking about. Oh well, but there will be a third world war. All these countries are gearing up, buffing up. So yeah, they're getting ready, man. They're getting ready. But like I said, you might find yourself going through some stuff. Maybe somebody from your job, or an ex-wife, or a wife that's about to be an ex-wife, or just your wife, and don't forget, especially on females, these demons jump real easy on females. They are more said sensitive for these demons, and easy to control, because females, they're already in their emotions, and a lot of men nowadays also. So like, yeah, a lot of men are very emotional, very emotional. Yeah, but that's what Esau wants. That's what he creates, all the sensitive dudes, that making that music, what they call hip hop nowadays, which is far from being hip hop, but yeah, but basically that's it, these demons, and you can feel it, you're getting close to the end, getting close to the end, and you can feel it, you can feel that those demons getting stronger, they just jump on people, somebody passing before the camp, you see him walking earlier, there's nothing going on. As the closer he gets, these demons jump on him, he's starting to act a fool, So yeah, but this is the battle that we are, it's a spiritual battle for now. But yeah, it's gonna be a carnal soon, when we're gonna receive that new body, and we are gonna be able to put our hands on our enemies, and put them in submission, and get this planet in order, this is a beautiful thing to look forward, but yeah, nevertheless, we have to go to this, it's going to be horrible. But there's also another thing that pops in my mind. It's another thing that we need to keep in mind, because it's very easy to be like, oh shit, this and this, woe is me, woe is me. But that's not spirit. That's not a spirit for us that we should be in. A matter of fact, Timothy. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that scripture for, I think, 2 Timothy. Yes. So this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7. For Yahweh had not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. And that's talking about the elect. Sound mind is understanding. And we are not afraid, Matter of fact, let me see the book of Matthew, because that's the spirit that we are supposed to be in. Because there's going to be a time, like I said, when it's going to be physical, scriptures talk about it, that those are the times that you might find yourself living like a pilgrim, going from city to city, hiding, family members try to sell you, because there's going to be a time that they're going to put a price of the head on the head of the man of the Lord, and oh yeah, now I remember again. I was like, what scripture was I planning to grab? Then I remembered it again. So let me see. Let me see. So yeah, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, for rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So, and there are many stories, of people being beheaded or being put to death for Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And you got to keep in mind, if you go to, I said that, scripture in First Corinthians, and that's also a very important thing to keep in mind. Even for myself, sometimes you might be going to stuff, and then you gotta realize this. This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. There is no temptation taking you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And this scripture is fun. Yeah, it's not funny, but I mean, it always reminds me of a song of Gregory Isaac, where he basically says in the song that the Father will never will give a man more than he can bear. And I always, yeah, Gregory Isaac, he made a lot of music, a lot of lobby-dubby music, but also some roots. And yeah, this reggae music, they got a lot of truth in there. Of course, they mix it up with the marijuana and the Haile Selassie guy. They're going off over there and talking about 12 tribes, but then talking about Africa, which makes no sense. But yeah, that's what you get from all that smoking. But 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 this scripture is very beautiful. So this is the book of First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There is no temptation take you, but such as is common to men. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So that's very important to keep in mind, especially if you go into all these things. And like I said, these demons, they jump on these females, and you can see them. You be like, they're weak, man. One punch and you're out, and it's silence again. But they being so protected in the society that, yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. And these females, society puts them on a pedestal. They got all these jobs where they basically yeah, control people. Well, the scriptures are very clear about that. A female ain't supposed to use authority. They're supposed to have authority over a man. But yeah, we didn't want to listen to Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So yeah, now you find yourself in, I said that, in this situation, dealing with this. And let me see. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, but put on the whole armor of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Yeah, and that's it. That's what, and it's very important also. It brings me back to the name, which is very important. Name of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. It's very powerful. Sometimes demons messing with you. As soon as you mention the name, then they're done. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. So back to the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. And principalities also goes back to angels and demons, that word. You can look it up. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yeah, because, these people who are in control, they are demon worshippers, devil worshippers. And more of the things that they be doing is coming to the light. And that's it. The Most High is revealing it. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Yeah. Because you get this knowledge, this understanding, you see things for what they are. You understand what's going on, and you know how to deal with it. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Yet again, show you how important this is, having a sound mind, understanding what's going on. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, didn't want to make a long video. Basically, a lot of, yeah, a lot of brothers been going to stuff, and yeah, that's what it is. And we have to deal it. We're becoming a new man, but with becoming a new man, there's a lot of shit that needs to be put down. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. So this battle is now a spiritual, and these demons getting stronger, jumping on, your ex and whatever, your ex-wife or yeah. So yeah, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Wa'arukah Kodash, a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all your Akim across the earth who doing this work in sincerity and in truth, and a few sincere sisters who try their best to please Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. I want to say Shalom.